Are you tired of hitting frustrating plateaus in your calisthenics journey, despite pushing your strength training to the absolute limit? If you have been progressing and then suddenly stopped, well, that's right, because of the strength training. Today I won't show you ultra hardcore complex equations like a climber. Just one simple, which will ensure you achieving any skill faster. Of course, if you will stick to it. Recently I made 3 videos about key climber which showed many mistakes he did and even the biggest one. Training only 1 rep maxes and therefore training for strength, which caused his progress to be extremely slow, despite all the heavy math he incorporated in his videos. There is only one equation you really need to stick to it, and that's this one. You are maybe disappointed, but this is all you need to master calisthenics. Of course, if you take mastering calisthenics as achieving skills. Let's talk about each one of them separately. Why hypertrophy is bigger than strength training? It's because building muscle size takes more time than gaining strength, and therefore it's important to focus more on it. Training for hypertrophy with calisthenics is another case. It's not as effective as bodybuilding. See, if you lift weights, you can isolate pretty much every muscle, which is nearly impossible with calisthenics, where all exercises are compound movements. These are good for burning more calories, teach muscles how to work together as one unit, but not for gaining muscles. The common knowledge about building muscles is that you are just building non-functional mass, and so strength training is more important. Then why is it small in this equation? If it would be that important, everybody would need to just train for strength, and then they would eventually lift tons. This works, right? No. Geek climber will be again good example here, because climbers are known to be able to do one-arm pull-up almost right away from all the climbing. Then why it took him more than 300 days to learn it, even with 10 years of climbing experience? He jumped to one-arm pull-up already maxed out strength-wise, and once you reach this top, it's very hard to progress, because training for strength doesn't build muscles that much. We all know that. Then the only option is to build bigger muscles to have more space where to put the new strength. See, that's why strength training is less. Well, it's important, but a lot less compared to building big muscles. Zdenek, and what about the central nervous system or muscle-mind connection? What will you say to that? For what is muscle-mind connection when you have nothing to connect? So to summarize this all, I can say it in this way. You can get strong without gaining muscles. There's a limit to strength gains you can make without building muscles. Once you reach this, you can only get stronger by gaining muscles. But you can gain muscles without getting stronger. So with hypertrophy alone you won't succeed, as well as with strength training alone. Zdenek, okay, I will split my workouts to 50-50, right? You can, but focusing on multiple things at once is not optimal, and so one thing at a time is the best approach, at least in my opinion. Once you will build a muscular upper body, you can then start learning skills, but be careful about building your lower body, because as we all know, this mass is useless for skills. And once you will build it, you won't be able to get rid of it, so choose wisely what you really want. We all will need to look like Ian or Larosa. Well, this depends on how tall you are. In the end, it doesn't matter how you will get to this physique, but this one simple equation divides those who will learn skills fast and those who slowly, or not at all, my case. And then often end up saying that you won't learn skills in a month or 2 when it is actually possible. Of course, it will take you firstly 2 or 3 years of hardcore grind to build that muscular upper body, but then it will ensure you a key to every skill. Plus you will look a lot better than me after 6 years of mainly training for strength. Of course, there are so many things that play a big role in how fast you will progress, like your body composition, genetics, and a lot more, but with big upper body, can everybody achieve planche or front lever? The time you spend with that will then project itself in the progress speed. 1 year means 1 year to learn front lever, for example. I don't know, maybe. 10 years, you can learn it in a day. Well, maybe even with a lot less years, but if you will 10 years do pull-ups, push-ups and dips, then maybe wait that you will be an unstoppable machine. But there's another even more important thing than all this, which we'll discuss in another video. Of course, if you will be interested in it.